I've always been somewhat confused about the thing of death and what exactly happens when you die.
See, there are many things which have to be understood before I can answer you this question. In the question, there are areas which have to be clarified. The concept of the day of judgment. Is it one single day as we know it here, which begins with the dawn of the sun and the setting of the sun? The dawn of the morning or the setting of the sun? No, it cannot be. There is no sun, no revolving earth, nothing in the hereafter which would fix the times of the day and separate them from the night's thing and so on. So the day here can only refer to a large period, like in relation to the creation. Not only the Bible but also the Holy Quran speaks of days. But the days here do not mean anything but a large period. So that day could last a billion years maybe, nobody knows. It can't be conceived as a one single moment in time where billions upon billions people will be dealt with and disposed of. So that is a very naive concept born out of our own limited understandings. So that day, number one, is a vast period of time. The Holy Quran also refers to that day as Azim, a colossal day, so almost endless day. But also, the beginning of questioning or the bringing to account of the dead when they reappear in the otherworldly existence is not something which will take place in a very, very remote future only. It begins to take place immediately after the death. And we have many references to this in the hadith, in the traditions of the Holy Prophet, where in some of them it is said that the moment one dies, the angels of reckoning come and they ask about their conduct in brief. So is there a contradiction between this statement and the concept of a day of judgment? This is the issue. We believe none. We believe that as the soul is delivered from the body, it has a vague consciousness. And right from the start, it will be made to realize to the soul that you have done wrong. And from then on, it will enter a very, very long period of development in which it will ultimately be completely transformed into another existence. According to the founder of the Ahmadiyya community, Hazrat Khalifatul Masih IV, a soul will be born out of the soul, rendering the soul into a body in comparison. So it's all a relative issue of rarity. If things are too refined in comparison to what they were earlier, they become souls and the earlier phases of existence become bodies. So that is the sort of concept which has been presented by Hazrat Masih IV with reference to the Quranic verses. So that day of judgment which you refer to, you find so often mentioned in the Holy Quran, applies to that ultimate phase of development. And that is a sort of rebirth.